Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be working on this antique cabinet that I found on Facebook Marketplace for free. It was originally listed at $150, but as they were bringing it out of their house, they accidentally broke the mirror in the front, so they gave it to me at no cost. This cabinet belonged to the seller's grandmother, who owned an antique shop, and she said that this is from the late 1800s. Besides the broken mirror, it's in really good shape. It looks like the inside of the cabinet has been refinished and replaced since then, and I don't love the stain color, so I'll probably paint the inside of it with a solid color. It came with the original key, which I thought was so cool, but unfortunately the lock doesn't seem to work anymore. If anyone knows how to fix this, let me know in the comments. I love the character that this cabinet has and definitely won't be painting the outside of it, but I want to update it using a lighter colored stain to better fit in someone's home. I'll be using Green Easy products throughout this video to get my desired look, so thank you to Green Easy for partnering with me on this project. So like I said, this cabinet is very old, meaning it needs a really good cleaning. I probably cleaned this piece 2 or 3 times to get rid of any and all dirt and grime. I took the panels out from behind the door and got started stripping. I'm using Green Easy's furniture stripper on this entire cabinet to remove the old stain and make it a million times easier to sand. I love this stripper because it doesn't have a gross smell like several other strippers do, and it's also biodegradable, eco-friendly, and non-toxic. I tried to cover my first section with plastic wrap to see if it would help the stripping process go faster compared to leaving it bare. I found that for stripping the stained cabinet, it didn't make much of a difference if it was covered or not, but when you're stripping paint off, I highly recommend covering it with plastic wrap. After letting the stripper do its thing for a little over 45 minutes, I went in with my finishing cleaner and steel wool pad to remove the leftover stripper and stain. This cleaner seriously works wonders at removing the rest of the product. All you have to do is spray it on and get to scrubbing. I've used Green Easy products on several projects now, both painted and unpainted. If you want to use products that are not only eco-friendly but also super efficient, then these are definitely for you. They have made my job so much easier. I was having a bit of a hard time working with the door still in the cabinet, so I went to remove it and realized I have no idea how to. I've never seen hinges like this before where they're on the top and bottom and not on the sides. I could not for the life of me get this door out, so I ended up just rolling with it. After fully stripping and using the finishing cleaner, once it was dry I sanded to get any last minute remaining stain off. I used a detail sander in the crevices, but eventually turned to hand sanding, which, although isn't fun, is effective. After all that work stripping and sanding, it's time for my favorite part, which is staining. I'm using 2 Evolve soy-based stains and mixing them together to get a custom color. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I want this cabinet to look bare wood, so I chose Amazonia bark and Panthonian white to create a beautiful color to give me that desired look. And when I say this color ended up being perfect, I am not lying. The color turned out exactly like I wanted it to. Green Easy's Evolve soy-based stains are a great option because they don't give off any gross odor, they are also non-toxic and are seriously so easy to apply. I would recommend these stains to anyone, beginner or professional. They have several color options that you can use on their own, or you can mix them together to create a custom color just like I did. I'm applying the stain with a synthetic brush. I always recommend working in small sections for the best results. After letting the stain dry, I brought out one of my favorite top coats, Furniture Shield. Top coating can be really intimidating, especially for a beginner, but this Furniture Shield gets rid of any nerves I have. It is very easy to work with, and it gives a beautiful satin finish while also being water and scratch resistant. I love how it deepens the wood tone just enough to give it a hint of warmth. I usually pour it into a small bowl and pour whatever I didn't use back in the bottle for next time. Unfortunately, the original pulls in the drawer were broken, so I picked some new ones out on Amazon to replace them. I drilled new holes using my hardware jig and then installed the new ones. Here's one final look at the before, and here it is now. I can't believe my vision for this cabinet actually came to life. I couldn't be happier about it. I left the glass out to prevent reflection during filming, but I'll add it in before I sell the piece. I just love how the light stain looks against the dark interior, and knowing that I custom created the stain color makes all the difference. These Green Easy products outdid my expectations yet again. Head over to the description to get 10% off your first order using my link. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you next time.